It's just a little bit of a sore Achilles. I think we just wanted to monitor it and just so he's doing okay though. We're just gonna monitor, keep looking at it. He's okay though. Well, we talked about taking the three out of the game. I think they came out in that third quarter, and I think they hit strong forced threes right away. And we talked about taking the three out of the game, just being physical. We still sent them to the line 26 times, but our ability just to towards the end try to defend without fouling, and then getting out on the break and running. I mean, just a tough fight. I mean, we talked about sometimes having to go down and double Nurk just to make sure we got out of his hands. But I think Dell just did such a great job of being physical early, meeting him to his spots. Now he scored some baskets, but I think it was not easy for him to get baskets down there because Wendell did such a good job on him physically, meeting him early and making sure he made all those shots tough. I love the ball movement. Our guys look to share. I mean, 34 assists is pretty good. Our ability to share the ball, move the ball, the extra pass, the hockey assist, nobody caring who took the shot, but that they were willing to take and make the shot. That's just what we've talked about, being selfless and just wanting to move and continue to move the basketball and move bodies.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Coach, you touched a little bit on this with Josh about Dell's job tonight. Just how much confidence do you have in him in those physical matchups? We saw him earlier in the year with Embiid, and then again, tonight with a guy like Nurk.
Wendell takes on all of those challenges, and that's what I love about his competitive spirit and his nature. I mean, we talk about his physicality, his toughness, his wanting to take on the best post players. When it's time to switch and get the ball out of guys' hands, he does a good job sitting down there. So it's a great luxury to have in a young man that's willing to take on any challenge of any big or necessarily guards that are coming off pick and rolls. He's ready to take on those challenges.
Kobe Price, Orlando Sentinel.
Hey Jamal, I kind of heard your answer about Jalen Suggs with the Achilles. Was that something that he was, I guess, dealing with before the game even started?
No, we're just monitoring. He said he felt it a little bit going into that first quarter, so we just wanted to get him out and just have to monitor it a little bit.
Was that did he? I guess he aggravated. I think it was when Nurkic fouled him on the layup attempt. It looked like he was walking, and I guess a little gimpy after that. Was that the play that kind of aggravated it?
Honestly, Kobe, I'm gonna have to go back and look at it and see exactly when it was. I was, the flow of the game kind of took it out, but when he was sore, I just wanted to make sure we took care of it versus just trying to let anything else happen to it. So it's just monitoring it, and we'll keep looking at it going forward.
Philip Rossman Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Coach. We know you like to talk about how this is a game of runs, and that one of the things this team has to learn is how to manage them. How do you feel like the team managed the kind of push and pull of this game, specifically playing with the big lead, having to kind of have to manage it, and kind of having to find their way throughout the course of the game to find their center again?
No, you're absolutely right. I think that third quarter, I think they hit us with a big run with those threes right off the bat. We settled ourselves down, communicated the things that we need to see. That some other guys that we didn't, you don't expect to make shots, made some shots, but our ability to, sustain our level, our effort, as well as, put together a 16-point defensive fourth quarter, I think says a lot about our guys being resilient and understanding that the defensive end is where we're going to get things done.
Cody Taylor, USA Today Rookie Wire.
Hey, Coach. Franz had three-pointers there in the fourth. Just how big was his contributions there to kind of keep you guys up?
Well, I thought it was huge because what they were doing with Cole was they were pressuring up and trying to disrupt him. The big was at the level, so getting the ball out of his hands and moving it to the second side, and then Franz was able to find the open man as well as find himself open as the defense collapsed. So it was great to have him find the open guys as well as just being able to move the basketball.
Anything else for Coach Mosley? Last one, Kobe Price.
Seems like very often Wendell gets hits in the face and his glasses just come off. Is this something that you have the footage? Like, it seems like having multiple times tonight. You have the footage, like you sent to the league, guys. This is a real thing. It's happening. Like because it seems like he rarely gets calls when that happens.
Kobe, it's interesting that you say that. The one thing that we'll just continue to do is just kind of talk to the guys, and I talk to those during the game, understanding that he's doing a great job defensively, just trying to show his hands and keep his body in front, and then he just happens to get hit. So we'll continue to keep looking at it, but he's doing a great job defending.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Honestly, I think it started with Dell. He did a great job just on Nurk, and I think they were really trying to pound it into him, and he just did a great job standing his ground. And when he kicked it out, everyone else was able to recover, spray out, and I think we did a great job of that. And then we also gang rebounded. Everyone rebounded. I think Franz had like 9. I know Dell had a bunch. I know Mose rebounded. I think Gary had some boards too. I'm in there trying to work a little bit too, so it was just a really good team effort.
It's just a challenge I had to take tonight. I understood, coming into this game, he's a great post player, very strong. I just had to hold my ground tonight, make it as difficult for him as possible. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of that tonight. And my teammates, especially in the fourth quarter, helped me out on the boards because it's tough to box him out and rebound at the same time. So they did a really good job of that tonight.
Yeah, it was super smooth, man. Everyone shared the ball. Had a lot of selfless plays there where probably one person could have taken the shot but said, "Nah, it's a better shot if I swing this one more." And so I think that was just kind of the energy we had as a team tonight, and it's contagious when that happens. It's gonna be cool, man. Hopefully, I can redeem myself for getting rim blocked last game, man. That was a heck of a thing. That made me like at that moment right there. I was like, man, I don't know if I can be in the dunk contest anymore. So hopefully, I can redeem myself. I got a future in my sleeve.
Yeah, I feel like for him, going into the dunk contest, he's gonna have to do something that a lot of people are not thinking of. He can start off, a good set, normal dunk to start it off, but that second and third dunk got to be something that, he ain't really thinking of. I think he should like jump over someone, something like that, 20 legs. I don't know.
Okay, George, go ahead. Just keep the one mic in.
All right, first question goes to Philip Rossman-Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, I'd like both of your thoughts on this. We know Coach has talked a lot about kind of the game of runs and how you guys are kind of learning how to manage kind of the swings that can happen in the game, and obviously that's basketball. But what did you see about the way you guys, or how did you guys manage kind of the runs and kind of the swings in this game to kind of find yourselves after giving up a little bit of the lead and then extending it back out?
If I may, what's it called? I think just as a team and as coaches, I thought we did a really good job of when Portland went in there running the second half, third, fourth quarter, and I think they cut it down to like two or three. I think we just did a really good job staying composed. I think we've had games in the past where a team has made a run and we'll kind of just put our heads down, act like the game is over. But I think we were super engaged this game and did a really good job of just not letting that little run of theirs affect us, and and instead going on our own run and kind of separating from them and just sealing the game like that.
Yeah, I think we did a really good job. Before coming out here, we had like a small talk between us, amongst the team, and our biggest thing is being able to weather the storm. It started off as sometimes we weren't picking it up in the beginning of the third quarters, and I feel like we've been doing a good job of that here of late. And the last 2 or 3 games before this one, we were being frustrated about things that we couldn't control, including myself. So I think we did a really good job of that tonight of, when things happen, they happen, and then just keep it moving. Try to get a stop the next time down the court, try to get a rebound the next time, try to get a good shot the next time. I think we did a really good job of just moving on to the next play and living in the moment.
Kobe Price, Orlando Sentinel.
Hey, I got a question for both Wendell and Cole. But first, Wendell, how many pair of the goggles/glasses do you usually have on you in the arena or just at games? Like you had to go through a few tonight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how many we got. I feel like they just keep popping up. I think we probably got like 20, 30 pair. Different colors. I got some flavors coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
That boy be getting mauled. He needs those.
Nah, for real. Yeah, I don't know. They just keep popping up, and they don't really break either. Like you can pop the lenses back in, you can pop the the things back on it and stuff like that.
There's almost like at a point become frustrating because obviously like they're coming off for a reason. Like you're obviously getting hit,
Exactly.
but rarely get the calls.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know, and I'm just a leave it right there. I ain't gonna say too much.
With the Magic, man. He don't get no respect.
And Cole, have you already started, I guess, planning out for the dunk contest? Like planning out, your first couple of dunks. Have you already started, I guess, get in that state of what to do? You're going to do.
Hey man, you be in the Feds, man. So you asking a lot of
Hey,
questions.
he said he gonna jump from the half court line, so he gonna be the first to do that.
And kind of following up on
I'm not doing that, yo. I started planning out a little bit. You feel me? I got a few tricks up my sleeve, man. A few ideas here and there. I got some outside help coming in to help me. So you should stay tuned, man. All right.
Fair enough. Not trying to be the Feds.
I'm just messing with you, dog.
Wanted to follow up on Phil's question. I guess how much, we've talked about that third quarter. It seems like a bunch of times this season. I guess how much have you guys learned about what it takes to, I guess, sustain those runs or get past whatever runs another team may make?
We've learned a lot. We've had a lot of games, honestly, especially early in the season. I mean, probably winnable games that we honestly probably lost in that third quarter. Like I can remember several games where honestly we would be up in that third quarter, like going in the halftime, we'd be up, we come out super flat, can't get anything going. And the other team capitalized off that. They go up like 15, 16 points against a really good team that knows how to maintain the lead. It's hard to come back from that. It's hard. So just I'd say we've done a much better job of just learning from that and, just learning to respect our opponents. And by I say respect them, just, at the same time, giving them our best not going to say that, but giving them respect. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Cody Taylor, USA Today Rookie Wire.
I'm not sure how to follow that, but Cole, going back to the All-Star weekend, you and Jalen are on the same team in the Rising Stars game. Just how fun would that be if you guys do face Franz and his team to kind of go up against him and play him?
I done told Franz a couple times. I've been waiting for that matchup for a while, man. All that Euro stuff, all the floaters and all that. I ain't having none of that, man. And I want him in an isolation situation because I see him. He's gonna have a long time on that island, man. So I'm excited for that matchup. I'm sure Jalen is too.
Anything else for Laurel and Hardy here? All right. Thanks, guys.